Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Sultai Midrange in Timeless format. So the card that this deck is built around is this card called BO3 Archaeologist. I'm not even sure if I'm actually pronouncing that right. And I have actually come across this synergy a few times, but I feel like it's not as popular as I think it should be. And this card is definitely slept on in this format because there's some really cool synergy here. So this is a card that came out a few sets ago. And this card mills 3 cards when it enters the battlefield. And amongst the cards that you have milled, you can put a non-creature spell into your hand. But if you don't, you can put a +1/+1 counter on itself. So why this is really good is if you mill an Oko, you can put it into your hand, which allows you to curve it out on turn 3 and then make this into a 3/3. And if you didn't find any non-creature spells, it gains a +1/+1 counter that survives a bolt, and it can usually be able to block most things in this format. And what's cool is because it gains a +1/+1 counter, if you elk this card, it grows into a 4/4, which you've already seen before from Orcish Bowmaster being flashed in on turn 2 into an Oko, and then you can make the Orc Army token into 4/4. So now you have 2 options here. You have the Archaeologist and the Bowmaster to play on curve into an Oko. But not only that, the Archaeologist is also fueling for Uro. You can mill an Uro and then you can play it on turn 4, which is also very synergistic as well. And to end the note, we're also playing 2 copies of Once Upon a Time, which is going to be able to smooth our hand, but it is also a target the Archaeologist can hit if you're also missing some lands. So having said that, we're jumping into some Timeless Best of 1, just because Best of 3 is a little bit broken at the moment. So let's hop on over. Playing against Mr. Unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? I'm going second. Probably don't need Stern Scolding because we have Bowmasters to answer their Bowmasters. Braiding Pool. Green. Yeah, I'm gonna brainstorm in case this is like Bowmaster. Oh wow. This is just a Simic Field of the Dead. Simic Field of the Dead. Yeah, I'm just going to flash in Orcish Bowmaster. This deck probably plays some counter spells. I mean, considering that I don't really have a play, I think this is fine. Ooh. They might have some, they might have missed some lands. Deathrite Shaman. Wow. Maybe I should have flashed this in. I'm kind of like afraid of doing that because I want the polluted delta. Okay, well, if you're playing Wilderness Reclamation, like, I guess I'm just flashing in the Orcish Bowmaster now. Yeah, so I was waiting for a Fatal Push trigger on the Uro with the polluted delta. But if they're just going to play the Wilderness Reclamation and tap out, I should probably do this. This is also really good. I should leave up some choices. So I'm not eating the Uro right now. Maybe I should. Oh no, not that one. If they had more than 6 cards, I wouldn't have done this. Oh my god. Oh my god, and their career. What? Okay. Thoughtseize. They take out the Bowmaster. A Deathrite Shaman. Perfect. Now we can leave up Stern Scolding or Fatal Push. Dark Ritual. Into a Sheoldred. Okay. Okay, so there goes all the lands that we needed. Unfortunate. I mean, at least we killed a Sheoldred now. Which is a good thing. Is it kill Deathrite Shaman or Ashiok? I think I might just go Ashiok here.
Nightmares of this is
Thoraxian Obliterator. Did not see that coming. Yeah, apparently I was wrong. I didn't expect them to have a 1 ring at all, right? Am I crazy? Because they Dark Ritual into a Sheoldred instead of the 1 ring. I don't know. I feel like I made the correct play, but hard to say. Interesting. I guess I shouldn't eat it. Should I eat it? My god. I think this deck opponents playing has like 4 of each discard spells, which is quite unfortunate. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab the Once Upon a Time because we're a little bit struggling on lands here.
I leave you with one last nightmare.
Maybe we're gonna win through opponent decking themselves with 1 ring and stuff. Get rid of the Sheoldred.
Behold.
Okay, how many one rings? One. We've only gone through one, unfortunately. Unfortunate. 27 cards remaining. I can mill additional 8? Never mind. A Bowmaster. Sure. $23 cards remaining. Let's see if we can get a Bowmaster. Drown. Drown. Drown is a good card. Wish we had another land. There's only 2 cards in the graveyard. Okay, 17 cards remaining. We just want to protect the Uro. I think we have to counter this. Where's my Orcish Bowmaster? Is this their 3rd Sheoldred? 1, 2. No, this is their entire Sheoldred. This is the only Sheoldred left in the deck. Spell Pierce. Take out that 1 ring. Oko. That could do it. They don't have any more Sheoldred left.
I will invert the world to watch kings grovel. Oh dear.
And they're taking 5 and then 6 next turn? With the 1 ring? I mean, this is a bit awkward for them because they have to put 6 damage on Oko.
I see you don't share my vision.
I mean, they're just going to Thoughtseize here, right? What? I mean, Uro doing Uro stuff, honestly. More Uro. What's nice is if they wanna Thoughtseize me, they have to lose 4 life. Oh, wait. Wait, what happened? How did the auto tapper tap like this? What? I got so royally screwed by the auto tapper. I cannot believe it right now. What just happened? What? I can't believe that. Are you serious with this? How do you tap like this? Wait. Opponent didn't exile my Uro? What's going on here? What is going on here? But that's wild. Like, I almost lost because of the auto tapper. Like, it's... The thing is, the counterspell was already revealed. Like, it was in my hand before I got another counterspell, and it tapped all the blue sources. Again, it's trying to tap all the blue sources, despite us having... So, opponent is technically dead because they don't have a green source here. And their Deathrise Shaman's already tapped. So yeah. Giganta. Not the most exciting hand versus potential Jund deck. But if this is like a Blood Moon deck, we have a Boseiju, we have a Counterspell, we have an Otawara. Once upon a time. And we also have a Fatal Push for their Mana Dorks. A lot of different choices. Oh, they're playing Domain. Opponent's playing Domain into a Ragavan start. If it wasn't Walnacottle, I would have gladly went Deathrise Shaman. But considering that it's a Ragavan, you know what must be done. Because my plan was actually to ignore the Walnacottle entirely and answer the Kavu with a Fatal Push after I played Deathrise Shaman on turn 1. Why didn't they dash this in? Okay. I mean, it's good for me. That is a spicy 1/4 that doesn't die to a bolt. Oh no. I'm actually getting farmed. Yeah, this kind of sucks, doesn't it? I think we leave up a counter spell and get rid of a Ragavan. Well, opponent, you have 2 cards. Into a shock. So this is a Bowmaster mana. Opponent officially has a Bowmaster in their hand. They officially do not have a Bowmaster in their hand. Oh boy. They shocked us in though. Just remember. Am I ready to lose a Deathrite Shaman? I think so. Because I really need to counter this Giganta. No way. I don't understand. I thought they were like waiting for a 2-mana card the whole time. Since they shocked it in. Like, is that just a misplay? Like, maybe. I probably need to be very, very careful of my life total at the moment, because it could be like... I think this is a bolt opponent has. Actually, we don't want to discard all the lands. We could have a Deathrite Shaman. We are probably dead. If this is a bolt, we're dead, right? Yeah, very unfortunate game. The stubborn denial lost me the game there. It was completely unexpected too, because they shocked in, telling me that they have a 2-mana instant speed card or a 2-mana Orcish Bowmaster. But it was actually just a stubborn denial. They just bluffed. Or they just misplayed. Giganta, huh? Deathrite Shaman pass. Guess I have to kill that. Okay. I guess goodbye Brainstorm, maybe? Probably a... It's close, I think. Oh my god. These cars are insane. Excuse me? I feel like I do want a Fatal Push, though. We'll play out the Shaman here. Into Fable. Ooh, we got a Stern Scolding as well. But I think it's Fatal Push Oko, right? I think that's just too good.
The wool from your eyes. Surely you must be famished.
Opponent kept all of them. Wow.
Come on, Boo! We're off on another thrilling adventure he will never reach. Magic.
You sure you want to attack?
Game you're
We
interested
have
in.
muscle.
Okay. Another Oko.
Surely you see the humor here.
Well, to the tavern. First round is on you, Boo.
Hive. Oh, that's bad though. Double Fable? That's really bad.
This is my key to exit.
Spell Pierce. Go green. I'm looking for a land, hopefully. Nice. But now we got either Stern Scolding or Spell Pierce. Tarmogoyf? Short. Okay, so I think we have to Oko their Kikijiki, maybe?
Walk with me, sing with me.
So we gotta
I
elk
will
that.
enlighten you.
That one's too dangerous. Okay, so yeah, this one's just gonna go away at the end of the
Gaze into my
turn.
face and put on your true shape.
Do I have another breeding pool? We don't. So let's just leave these up and pass the turn. There's that Giganta. 3 cards in the yard. Opponents attacking. Very interesting. I guess this way, if they want to use Lightning Bolt, they have to use it on Uro. And then I have a Spell Pierce. I can't activate this, right? Because if I activate it, they can just respond. Nice. That was really good. Escape with 5 other cards in your graveyard. So I can attack this one for free, and if it dies, then... I mean, they're not gonna block though. Then I'm just going to lose my Oko for free. That's not cool. I mean, they have to block actually, but they have the chump block. Okay. I guess I have to cut down now. Okay, they decide to kill it. Actually very surprised by this. I think that's it. I think we have won this game. Five damage there. What did my opponent draw? A bolt. Unholy Heat is still online. And opponent chooses death. That was a sick game. That was actually a really sick game. I thought I was gonna lose for sure, but it kind of worked out, kind of pieced together. I think the real the turning point was actually when I casted my Spell Pierce on their Unholy Heat. This is a bit of a gamble. So I'm gonna mulligan. Why is my one copy of Boseiju always coming out? What's going on here? Hello? As I recall correctly, I think we do have 18 sources of blue. What is going on here? Let's brainstorm. Ooh, Oko. Do I need to fatal push? Do I need a fatal push? Don't think so. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Wait, this also damages you. Skewer? This is interesting because I do want to Bowmaster, but I think I want to draw into a Fatal Push here. Okay, looks like Morocco is gonna have to wait. Oko's gonna have to wait here. It didn't matter because we only have one black source, right? It's also a pretty nice tax that we've done. They had to use a bolt on their upkeep. Okay.
The brambles of truth twirl
Seems like they have another
choking
bolt,
out lies.
right? So we don't want to use it on this.
I think a little merriment is in order.
I might want to use Fatal Push now. Bolt Face. If I Flooded Strand Fatal Push, that's additional 3 damage I'm taking. I don't think I can afford that, actually. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. I don't think I can kill this because I'm losing more life by doing this. Right? I'm paying 3 to kill that. Okay, well, if that's happening, then got no choice here. Just gotta hope they don't have, if this last core is exactly 3 damage. Where did we go wrong? Okay. Grab a Watery Graves and Thought Sees You. So we are playing against this kind of deck, huh? It's just Primal Titan. I think we're just going to flash an Orcish Bowmaster. And leave up a counter spell. Okay. Slightly annoying. Okay, so opponent's on a top deck mode. Just gonna go for a Brainstorm. Thank God. So I counter spell. Or cut down. And then next turn, we Fatal Push the last card. Wait, what? Huh? Does this do anything? What do they grab? Like a worm coil engine, I guess? Man, I really didn't want to counterspell a Karn, but I guess that does it. Hopefully the last card isn't something insane. Okay, field is pretty insane. But that's not a land. I'm scared. The last card is not a land. Let's just leave up a Drown in the Lock then. Sure? Can I get a land? Nice.
Open your heart to the magic that dances around you.
I guess doing this is a lot better.
Let's broaden your existence.
We have 10 damage, which is not enough. We have 10 frickin' damage. I do think we just kind of win here though.
It's not poison. Trust me.
Because even if they top deck, I can counter. Okay. That was a kind of a scary game. Okay. Hopefully we draw land. Another one of these decks. I guess I want to take out the Inquisition. So far, we've only lost to, like, turn 2 or turn 3 combo decks. And some aggro decks. But, like, besides that, like, I think the deck's been good. I think this deck will definitely do a lot better if you play this in best of 3. But in best of 1, it's a lot worse. But the reason why I'm not playing the best of 3 is because best of 3 is just so buggy at the moment. It's almost unplayable. Obviously, I don't want to do these, right? But since it does fill up the graveyard, but because they have a Phyrexian Tower, it's a lot better to do this now. Wait, what? That can't be right. Even if I do have an Oko. I don't think that was the play. Okay, I need a counter spell. Okay. So I need a land now. I shall take a land. Dark Ritual. Into sacrificing that even. Wow, this is a insane counter spell. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, maybe I want to keep the Oko now. Do I want the Oko? Maybe not, actually. Because I'm top decking a swamp, which isn't good. I'd rather have a blue land at this point. Like this. Green, green, blue, blue. Okay. Not even sure if this what opponent's playing is like. I don't know if this deck draws like cards. I will say there is actually a reason to kill that now. Because they play Diabolic Intent. That is pretty sick. There we go. I'll leave up a cut down. Nice. Kind of a surprise. Okay, so we went 8 and 5 with this deck, where 2 of the losses were to a turn 2 combo and turn 1 combo to a late line, the guy's late line deck. And one of the losses that I've experienced was I just left immediately because I went second versus mono black that dark ritualed into Necropotence. I was just like, I don't really want to sit here to see my opponent draw a bunch of cards, so I would say 8 and 5, including losing to those 2 decks. I think it performed decently. Of course, this deck, Sultai, isn't going to be like, I don't think it's going to be that great of a deck in best of 1. It's probably a lot better in best of 3. But the reason why I'm playing this in best of 1 to begin with, because best of 3 is bugged at the moment. Like, for example, like during the sideboard, you can't even examine the battlefield. It's completely black. Sometimes I can't even see my opponent's hand. Everything just becomes a pink. That's why I decided to play a best of 1 today, and it worked out okay. I will say that this deck does kind of lose a lot of life. It's weird because we are playing Uro and Oko, which I feel like it should be able to offset, I mean, even Deathray Shaman, right? So after playing some games, like a draft with this deck, I didn't have a cut down initially, but that's why I decided to go up on cut down in this deck. And I feel like the Stern Scolding has been pretty amazing. I was able to Stern Scolding Loris in against the Breach deck. Spell Pierce have come in handy a lot. Drown in the Lock, not so much. This card has been very poor because what usually happens is Deathray Shaman sometimes eats your opponent's graveyard, right? But you also want to have some cards in your graveyard for Uro as well. So combining Uro and Deathray Shaman together, Drown in the Lock hasn't been amazing. So I used to play 2 copies of Drown in the Lock, but I actually went down on a copy of Drown in the Lock and went up on a counterspell. So yeah, that's kind of it for today's video. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be doing a set review. Not really sure if a lot of people are interested in that. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.